Eric, just want to do a sound check. How are we coming through?
Yeah, sounds great, Jim.
Awesome. Hey, welcome everybody to the Fund My Cause introductory call. We do these calls often, not necessarily daily, because we've got recordings like this that we conduct, that we circulate. And before I kick this over to Eric, I do want to put a promo in for those of you that are on board with us, the Facebook page. That is predominantly from here on out, the only way you're going to stay in the loop on notifications, because we can literally, with a push of a button, get word out to everybody all at once simultaneously. So it's a secret page. You got to invite, and then the admins will approve the invite. So word on this call went out at about 10:30 Central Time this morning. So that just kind of gives you an idea of the type of advance notice you'll have. So we're here to talk about crowdfunding and Bitcoin. I want to set the tone in your mind's eye. Just kind of get that visual in your mind's eye of what Bitcoin can do for you. And Eric's going to explain all that here in a second. But for those of you that maybe have never heard of Bitcoin, you can pull up Google. We're going to tell you what it's worth here on the call anyways, but you can type in, what is Bitcoin worth today, or what is today's going rate for Bitcoin? You'll notice it was over $1,000 approximately 16 days ago when this gentleman called me and we had a discussion about Fund My Cause and crowdfunding and Bitcoin. I think it was like $830. I mean, it bounces around a little bit. But what's amazing is this concept, and you'll hear terms like blockchain and Bitcoin, and don't let any of this go over your head. Don't let it intimidate you, because the generic cause, the generic concept is probably one of the most powerful marketing concepts I've ever seen in the last 30 years. So I'm not going to steal any more of his information. Eric, why don't you go ahead and take it away, bud?
Yeah, hey, thanks a lot, guys. Glad you're on the call tonight. I got to make a couple analogies real quick before we get started. I want to thank my team. I want to thank the guys that had believed in me and came on board with me. We've surpassed 181 people in our downline for our team today. I just want to say congratulations to all you guys. I also want to let you know that Bitcoin passed the $1,000 mark today, guys. 1,016 today. So we're on the move up. Bitcoin is here to stay. Just got some news just a minute ago that the largest blockchain that ever filled with Bitcoin was today at 67,000 transactions today. So that is huge, guys. You're going to see another move up in the next 3 or 4 days. So pay attention. But the reason we're here tonight is for Fund My Cause. And Fund My Cause is just what it says it is. It's funding your cause, guys. Let's be real. I'm cutting to the chase here. Your cause is what it is. You need to get out there and make a better life for yourself, make a few more bucks, get some more people, bring some more people on board with you as a team. Fund My Cause is just what it is, guys. It's all about you and the people that you want to be involved with, or you want to bring on board with you. So, just not even 16 days ago, as Jim referenced to, I took a look at this. I got on board with a couple of people. And as of today, we're at 184 people, guys, in Fund My Cause, and it's growing every day, leaps and bounds. The more people we get and the more people we tell about it, the more people get excited, and the faster we grow as a team, guys. It's a simple concept, Fund My Cause is. Fund My Cause is nothing more than a crowdfunding platform. Any of you that have heard of crowdfunding, it's something that's in the mainstream today. You can Google it, you can look it up, you can do what you want. But let me tell you what, crowdfunding is here to stay. There's so many crowdfunding sites out there, crowdfunding.com, fundme.com, Indiegogo. There's literally hundreds of crowdfunding sites out there. Fund My Cause is absolutely no different than any of them except for two things. Number one, they're run on Bitcoin. Basically, whenever you join Fund My Cause, you become a Bitcoin owner. And when I say Bitcoin, it may be one of the biggest wealth exchanges in history starting right now. I will tell you guys, equivocally, without a doubt, Bitcoin is going through the roof in the next 2 to 3 years. People had an opportunity to get on board with Apple, Amazon, Google, the internet, for instance. Bitcoin is right there. You can read articles that Bitcoin is going to be bigger than the internet at one point in the future. So, I can't say enough about Bitcoin. But I want to back up just a minute and talk about Fund My Cause and how Fund My Cause works. Fund My Cause is a crowdfunding platform that runs on a 2x6 matrix. It's a forced matrix. So with that said, when you come on with Fund My Cause and you get on board with somebody that invited you to Fund My Cause, you're going to work as a team to build a matrix that's going to pay you up to 84 Bitcoin a month. Now think about this, guys, 84 Bitcoin a month. If one Bitcoin's worth $1,000, that's over $80,000 a month residual income, okay? The second thing I want to talk about is, how's the company laid out? A lot of times people think about matrices and they think about MLMs and stuff like that. I don't want to go there with Fund My Cause because it's not an MLM company. It's not network marketing. It's person-to-person funding, okay? It's just like crowdfunding. But the nice thing about it is there's no product. There's no potions, lotions, creams, diet pills, shakes. There's none of that stuff to sell. There's none of that stuff that you have to buy. There's no back office fee. There's a minimal $2 a month administrative charge, and that's just to keep your website up and running. Now, I don't know about you, but I couldn't put a website up for $2 a month, guys. So, at the end of the day, guys, what Fund My Cause is nothing more than like-minded individuals getting together, telling each other about their stories, helping their own cause, and they're doing it in a way, guys, that every time you bring a new member on, the lowest member on the chain gets paid first. That's right. I said it. Not anybody else will say it. The newest guy that comes on board with Fund My Cause, if that's you on this call tonight, hearing me for the first time, and you're thinking about getting on board with the person that invited you to this call, okay, and you sign up tonight, the person that referred you to this company, Fund My Cause, will not get a nickel before you get paid first. So ask out anything that you've ever thought about getting on board with anything other than Fund My Cause, because this is the place that you can start your new journey today to make a better life for yourself in the coming months. Guys, when we got on board with each other, I told you that I had a goal, and my goal was to fill this matrix in 45 days. I'm not moving from my goal. I'm going to fill this matrix in 45 days, and we're going to all do it as a team, guys. Here's what I want to say to my members that are on board right now, and I want them to think about this. In less than 20 days, we've brought on 184 people. Now think about this. If every one of those 84 people would just tell 10 people, just 10, that would be 1,840 people in our matrix. 1,840. Now just think about this for a minute, guys. If every one of those 1,840 would just tell 10 people, you're talking about 18,400 people. It's not complicated. This is a global market, guys. We can go anywhere in the world with Bitcoin. We can go anywhere in the world with crowdfunding. And we can go anywhere in the world with Fund My Cause. Get on the phones. Tell your people about it. Get people involved. Get them excited. Let them know that their opportunity is abound right now. Bitcoin's going through the roof. Guys, I can't say enough. I just want to let you know that now is the time. If you ever thought about getting on board with Fund My Cause, get back with the person that invited you to the call tonight. They're going to explain a little bit more to you. They're going to show you how to go through the process. We just made 4 new videos that walks you step by step, easy as pie to get signed up. And we've also got a few calls we can send your way. We're working on some other videos right now, guys. Jim, I'm turning it back over to you, but I have never been as excited as I am today about Fund My Cause.
No, you absolutely nailed it, Eric. Real quick, just to wrap up, you can hear about these types of calls. They're not stagnant at same time every night, every week. They're varying times throughout the time zones and depending on the country where the request is coming in from. We've got people setting up calls in Africa, Europe, South America, so Asia. So we've got some really cool stuff happening. You can hear about calls that we're plugging everybody into through the All In FMC Facebook page. It's a secret group. You've got to invite your team members to it, and then the admin will approve it. Again, the post for this particular call went up at like 10:30 Central Time this morning. Just an example of what we're doing. The call's officially over. Get back with whoever invited you to call. Don't delay. Everybody have a great night.